Good morning and welcome to our July 4th daily spiritual practice. And I send my greetings to all our listeners in North America, the United States of America, who are celebrating July 4th today. And to you, whatever nation you're part of, may your own celebration of freedom and independence be rich and full also. This is our 6 a.m. Pacific time daily spiritual practice. And thank you for the pictures of your candle lightings. I appreciate that very much. And thank you for letting us know where you are joining from, what nations, what countries, time zones. The diversity of our spiritual community that is forming is just delightful. I love reading about it in the comments and in the emails that I receive from you. Each month, we have a new theme. This month's theme is freedom, and we are using 365 Science of Mind, a year of daily wisdom from Ernest Holmes, who is the founder of the movement called Centers for Spiritual Living, which you can find out more about at csl.org. We have a conference coming up in February 2023, and we have a summer conference at the Asilomar in Pacific Grove, the Asilomar grounds in Pacific Grove. I haven't had coffee yet. And a lot of activity online to help you connect with like-minded people, including our spiritual resources such as the World Ministry of Prayer. Today's reading for the 4th of July has got a lot of logical, somewhat logical processes laid out, sort of like a lesson, and which is very heavy in the thinking. And when I get a reading like this, what I do is I rewrite it in affirmative language so that the same information is there, but I experience it more like a prayer, like a meditation. So I invite you to enjoy this with me, or for you to write your own version of July 4th's reading and share that with me. I'd love to hear that. So let us take a breath. And as I exhale, I let my body settle in, taking a few more breaths to access the peace that is always present, to listen to the breath as it moves in and out, and to feel its movement, the warmth, and to sense the feeling that goes with being so generously supplied. There is one all-powerful presence that is the source of all. This one presence is the power that creates everything. This power is the living spirit, and it is the only power. There is no other power that opposes it, or contradicts it, or works against it. This one and only power, the living spirit, does not and cannot work against itself or its creation. So I say to my deeper mind, that the living Spirit's presence within me, its harmonious, holy presence, is always right where I am. As I recognize the presence of the living Spirit as being where I am, I become a conscious vehicle for its expression in this world. And I began to see its presence in people around me, in the world around me, in the things of the world. And I start to understand what it means to move in spirit. Today, I am aware of being immersed in spirit. And so I commit today to let nothing but spirit go out from me in its goodness, and to draw nothing in but spirit in its goodness. So I experience the going out and returning of immense goodness. And so today there is an abundance of kindness and generosity in me. My whole being, my inner being resonates with the living Spirit. Today I feel the living Spirit everywhere. Today I see the living Spirit everywhere. Today I experience being enveloped by it. And even as I draw its goodness to me and become saturated with it, I notice that it flows out in every direction from me, blessing everything it touches, helping everyone and bringing wholeness and happiness to everyone. In this way, I use the creative power of the living Spirit in my life to create a world that works just a little bit better for everyone. And I'm grateful that it is so. And now letting the next breath I take be deeper than the one before, I begin to let movement increase, even while I create a space in me to remember the feeling tone of this practices and whatever images may have come to me, so that as I move about the world, I stay in this zone, refreshed, renewed, ready to take on everything that comes my way. Thank you so much for joining me today.